Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list and market talk. Stock watch list for October 3rd, Wednesday. Let's get into it. This news courtesy of the Trade Exchange, built for traders by traders, the Trade Exchange. Go check it out. Very good news service, reasonable price. EPZM, after the bell, they did a proposed public offering of common stock. The stock is trading down. Also, after hours, DT, they're into the cannabis drink segment. Their CE, well, they're actually their public relations department came out with a note after the bell tonight saying DT not aware of any corporate development or other reason for recent market activity. That was from Dow Jones, courtesy of the Trade Exchange, and so the stock was moving down in the after hours. Nike gets a downgrade tonight after the bell. Nike gets a downgrade by HSBC. That stock ticking down in the after hours. A small little one that was very strong today. We actually traded this today, moving up in the after hours. VT moving higher in the after hours. After hours, we actually got a trade in this at zozostockwatch.com. We jumped in this at 32 cents. Stock popped up to 50 cents in the after hours on MNGA. So a nice little percentage move there. I believe that's about almost close to a 50% move in MNGA. My math might be a little off there, but you get the idea. Very nice trade for us in the after hours there on MNGA. We had JC Penney moving up in the after hours. It looks like they have a sorry about that. New CEO. So J.C. Penney's was moving up in the after hours. A lot of these small little 25 and 50-cent stocks were moving up in the after hours. A couple of them that were moving up. We had A AMDA. All right, AMDA. So the 25-cent stock was popping up, and also OHRP was moving up in the after hours. A small little under 30-cent stock there, OHRP. PRTK is currently halted. Haven't seen any news on PRTK. Let me see if I scroll around if there's anything in the Trade Exchange newsroom yet. No, nothing at all yet for PRTK, but it is currently halted on that name, so we'll have to see. Stay tuned on that one. Donald Trump, New York State Taxation Department says it is reviewing fraud allegations involving Trump in New York in the New York Times, CNBC, coming out with that story. The API crude numbers came out. USO, not much reaction to the API crude. It was a build in crude. Gasoline was down. Distillates were down. And so oil, not much reaction to oil right now in the after hours. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the action in the market today. But first, we'll start out with this SFIX Stitch Fix. They had earnings before the actually last night after the bell, and the stock just got crushed down about 35% for the day on SFIX. So that stock moving down. Pepsi had earnings today, this morning actually. Pepsi down about 2% for the day. Pepsi coming out kind of lowering their guidance a little bit there, but the main thing was that Pepsi, they said at this time they're not into any cannabis drinks, so Pepsi kind of sold off on that, while Coca-Cola said they are interested in cannabis drinks. So Coke has been, here's the daily of Coke, has been moving up. So KO and Pepsi kind of go in different ways there. Also, Amazon, some news today. Amazon said that they're going to be paying their workers 15.50 minimum wage now. Amazon. So Amazon actually sold off. Gotta love Wall Street, right? Anything that's good for the worker, they don't like that. They feel that this is going to hurt Amazon's bottom line. So anyway, not for anything, but Costco has been paying their workers above minimum wage for the longest time. Doesn't seem to have hurt Costco over the years. So and by that usually that cuts down their training costs because people stay with their jobs much longer. So anyway, here, good job Amazon for raising those minimum wages for folks up to 15.50, and just in time for the holidays coming up. Let's go ahead and take a look what was moving up today. We had the XLU up 1.35, kind of defensive there, right? XLU. The XLP was moving up 0.5% today. The Dow Jones was up 123 points for the day, up about 0.5%. Oil, we had oil moving up a little bit. The OIH services sector moving up a little bit today. The XME minerals and metals and mining was up fractionally for the day. VIX still with a 12 handle. Not much fear. Most complacency still out there on the VIX, so we still have a 12 handle there. But with this Dow up 123 points, a little deceiving there because we had the NASDAQ that was down about 38 points for the day. We had the S&P down at 1 for the day. So a little bit deceiving there. And to the downside today, we had the retailers moving down over 3% for the day. China stocks just got hit again. The FXI down over 2% for the day. XBI, the biotechs, were down 1.47%. The transports took a hit today. The transports were down about 1% on the transports. Let me give you a number there. Actually, I don't have the transports on here. I just used the IYT. So take my word for it. They were down today, down 1% for the day. Once again, the small caps, the micro, the IWC, the micro were down 1%, and the IWM down another 1%. So, investors are getting a little bit nervous here now. Folks are saying because the tariffs between Canada and the United States and Mexico are now, kind of NAFTA is all settled, that some of that flight to domestic companies is coming out. But when I show you the chart of the IWM, that would make folks a little bit nervous here. So you have the IWM rolling past the 100 SMA, and the IWC also moving down, maybe going to be testing the 200 SMA on both of those markets. So that's some of the market. The Dow hit record highs, but the underlying action, not too great in a lot of sectors today. The airlines, like I said, came down today. American Airlines was down, and LUV, Southwest Airlines, was moving down. So a lot of the airlines getting pushed down. Tesla still remains very volatile. Tesla closed at 301 today. They were gapping it up. They came out with some of their projections on their cars. I think it was 83,000 cars, so they moved it up in the pre-market, and then basically it started to sell off. Now, you know what I love about my service? MNGA is a stock we traded tonight in the after hours, but prior to that, while the market was open, we did a short on Facebook, and we got a nice move down, about a little under $1 on the Facebook short. So what I like about my service is we can go from an MNGA in the after hours to a Facebook short, as the market was closing today. They had some news come out about folks accounts being hacked and whatnot. So that's what I love about my service. We traded VT today. The stock moved up. We got some money out of that one. But our biggest trade today in the regular market hours was this Micron. All right. We were watching. Actually, one of my members, Grant, he threw in that Intel was very strong in the pre-market. So I went ahead and took a look at Micron. We called Micron over 45.05, and the stock jumped jumped all the way up to 46.50 with ever having come back near a stop. Was just straight up and pushing up. Actually, we're all in still some micron. All right, we're using break even stop on the rest of this micron. So a day trade in a good way that turned into a swing trade. Now we've taken profits off of this name, so we have a few shares left for the swing trade. But Micron, very nice, big money there, up over $1 on that alert. Another one that we traded was this little INO, showed good strength. INO, as it got over $6, it pushed all the way up to $6.30 today. So that was another one that we did. And we also traded OGEN. That was another stock that we traded today. We got in OGEN. Actually, in the pre-market, we traded it. We took it over the 219 area in pre-market. The stock moved up, and then as it was trading, we traded it over $2.40. And the stock moved up to $3. So a really nice move here in OGEN. That one was real cooperative. So we also traded JNUG today. All right, gold was moving up, so we put in the room for JNUG. If the JNUG got up over $7.65, which was right about here, all right, in the pre-market, over $7.65, and this went all the way up to over $8 in JNUG. So we do pre-market trading, we do regular market trading, we do after-hours trading. Like I say on my videos, if you are interested in my service, I would love to have you in the room, and we make that very affordable to come kick the tires for a month. All right, so you would get access to the swing trade service and the day trading service for $30 for 30 days. All you have to do is use this code 30 for 30. Just copy, paste it after you click on this join Zozo today, and hit it and put that into the coupon code, and you'll be in the room, full service, swing trade and day trading service for $30. And if you don't like our service, you can cancel at any time. All right. If you're just strictly a swing trader, $29.95 gets you monthly. If you want to go the 6-month route, $99, which works out to less than $17, or you can do the annual for $199 for the swing trade service, and you actually get 3 free days access to the chat room, no matter which one of these you pick. So this is just for swing trade. This is for day trading and swing trading, all inclusive up here. And like I said, for $30, you can try the service. All right, let's go ahead and check out some unusual call activity from the trade exchange. GDX, MYL had unusual call activity. PAH, X, SSC, INTC, Intel, unusual call activity today. Dish, PAGS also had unusual call activity. NVO also. To the put side, PHM, Snap, and SIX all had unusual call activity, and that's courtesy of the trade exchange. Once again, that's built for traders by traders. Very reasonable news service. All right, let's get into the watch list for tomorrow. Let's see, we'll be watching this AMRN. Now, it's been having trouble here at 16. If we can find shares to short on AMRN, if it doesn't break above that 16 or pushes above it and then pulls back, we may take a short in AMRN, or we could play it to the long side. It's going to depend how it sets up intraday on AMRN. It's been as high as 1850. It's been holding this 15 area. Today it got up over the 16 area, popped up, and then kind of held it there in the after hours. So I could go either way on that one, so keep an eye on that one. ATRS, a nice day. Over 11 million shares traded in ATRS. Nice pop on this name. A very strong close, then kind of flagging here on the name, so held up well into the close. Bank America, watching the banks to see if they're ready to make a turn. Bank America has been down quite a number of days here, kind of a sloppy hammer candle here, so I'll be watching that. Bank America, also Morgan Stanley, another bank, if you want to keep an eye on that, but they've been down quite a few days in the row. row. Also, Citigroup down quite a few days, coming to the 50 SMA. You may want to watch this one over the high of this candle here, over 72.18 on Citi. So a few bank names there. Caterpillar has been doing real well. Caterpillar holding up well. The high on Caterpillar today, 155.38. So keep an eye on that one. You could get a move. Boeing was also strong today. CRBP, watching this one if we can get back over, that 8 area. We'll see how it sets up intraday. But that one was popping up today. Got up as high as 850. Then it pulled back. So I'll be watching this one tomorrow intraday. This is part of the MJ ETF, the pot stock cannabis ETF. So CRBT is a part of that. So nice move up today. Deere holding up very well. John Deere, this one doing well. Nice candle here. 2 million shares came in. Possible swing trade in this name, DE. DTE, we'll be watching this one now. It's got slammed down in the after hours, but these things can recover pretty quickly. We'll see if it wants to do that. GoPro has been kind of messing with that just under this 750 area. If it does break that, could get an intraday trade. HLX, a energy name, has the $10 area up ahead, so we'll be watching HLX, possible swing trade. Keep an eye on that. Little oil stock, HUSA was moving up in the after hours, so if you like these under 30-cent names, this MNGA made a huge move up. We got this one for the nice move up, so want to see if this HUSA does anything. Yuma is also one of these small little under 50-cent oil names, so keep an eye on that one too if you like those. Eno had a good strong close and up here in the after hours, so INO will be on watch. JNUG will be on watch again. We got a trade in this today. That'll be on watch. KL, gold stock, Canadian gold stock. Gold was getting some buying today. That's why we were playing JNUG. Maybe gold starting to reverse. It's back over the 50 SMA. This little fade off, though, I didn't like that too much. So we'll see on JNUG if we get a trade in that again tomorrow. KNDI, I find this one impossible to intraday trade, but 1 million shares came into this one. I never trade it well intraday, but I'll have it on watch tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow will be a different day on KNDI. It's a Chinese company. Actually, this one is holding up. KNDI holding up well, while this recent China IPO, NEO, has been getting slammed. So we'll see. SSC had that unusual call activity. So I'll be watching this. Another China name. Watching this one. If it can take out $4 on SSC, that'll be on watch. KO, possible swing trade in this Coca-Cola. Now they have earnings coming out on the 30th of October, so we got time. So watching KO maybe for a swing trade. LEVB, they popped it. They faded it back down on LEVB. Not doing much after hours, so not a favorite there. LTBR, another one of these stocks under $1, 1.7 million came into it. Not a lot of volume, but we'll see if this one wants to do anything tomorrow. MNGA, spoke about that one several times, as you can see in the after hours, doing well. Maybe this RGSE, a real good solar. The solars had a good day. Run was up, FSLR was up today, SPWR up today, but Run definitely one of the stronger ones. Beautiful candle there on RUN. VSLR also another solar that had a really nice candle. So keep an eye on VSLR and Run. All right. And if you want to see which one of these which ones we trade, you'll have to be in the service to see that. But I am giving you some trade ideas for your own personal use for tomorrow. Quad U. popping up today. 2.2 million shares. We got a little bit of a fade off there at 338. So maybe watch this one over 340 on Quad U in the after hours. It kind of jumped up a little bit. So we'll see on that one if it sets up. And then lastly, VT had closed at $2, currently trading at 232. Nice break of that $2 and nice move up. So we'll see on that one. Probably would like maybe like a red to green type of move in that one. So we'll see if it pulls back. Some sellers come in, and then maybe it takes out the 2-minute highs or the 5-minute highs. Some people like to wait for it to take out. They'll wait for the 15-minute range to be taken out. So we'll see how we're going to trade that one if we trade it at all. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Like I said, if you would like to come check out my service, I really can't do any better than this. $30 for 30 days. That's $1 a day. If you haven't used my service, come check us out. You get everything included. You get the same perks as if you're a real member. So you'd be on my private feed for swing trades. You get access to the Omnovia room and all that for $30. All right, have a great night, everybody. This is Mike. Thank you for the support on the channel. Please hit the thumbs up if you learned anything in these videos. I'd greatly appreciate it. And everybody have a good day trading tomorrow. Come check out my room. Hit that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new to the channel. Have a great night.